Hello everybody, Dr. Bakes here, back with a review for y'all. Give you a bridge version of what's gonna be my final review, everyone. Everybody, everybody, this was gonna be my Disney tier list view, everyone. However, what I ended up forgot one little very important detail, everyone. I forgot to turn the microphone on for when I began my initial recording of that video, everyone. So, sorry, everybody. Everyone, but due to no audio pickup from the microphone there, so I forgot to turn it on. I accident, but I had to delete that video one. So sorry everybody. I'm gonna give you a abridged version of that video one. Quickly go over all the films I did the ranking for and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, sorry about everyone. I hope you all get to stay there, but I am still gonna give this video to you all in some way, shape, or form here, so yeah. It was everyone quickly over the films here. This was like I said, everyone, my Disney movie tier list. Everyone, this was the movie based tier list. I decided to do there as the last little videos I got planned for my 8th anniversary one. So, I was just gonna get right to everybody. First, everybody we got Baby everybody. I remember really liking Baby when I was a kid there. And I still consider one of my favorites today there. So that was the first movie I put up at S tier. Then there was Big Hero 6, everybody. Which might surprise some of y'all there. It's Big Hero 6. Well, it's considered a good film. I haven't seen too many people consider it a favorite there, but for me, everybody, I consider it a favorite there. I remember ranking it number 2 when I did my my ranking video there for best animated films of 2010s there. I ranked it second best in 2014 behind How to Train Your Dragon 2 there. So yeah, I still consider one of my favorites today there. So yeah, Big Hero 6 I put up in there. Then there was Beauty and the Beast by yeah. It'd be kind of dumb not to put Beauty and the Beast up in S tier there. It's a favorite of a lot of people there, including myself. So yeah, put Beauty and the Beast up in S tier. Then there's Hunchback of Notre Dame. Everybody, I really, Hunchback of Notre Dame, I remember like when I was a kid, but I definitely grown to appreciate more there as a film. I consider it one of the stronger Disney films there, so I put it up S tier as well. Then there was The Lion King by Lion King was like my favorite Disney film growing up there. I remember watching it several times. I still consider it a favorite of mine today there, so I put it up S tier. Then there is Emperor's New Groove. I really like it, Emperor's New Groove there. I still find it very entertaining today there. One of the funniest Disney films today there, everybody. So, yeah. I put up S tier as well there. Then there's Moana. And I really like, the story, the characters of Moana, everybody. I consider a modern favorite of mine there, so I put up S tier as well. Then there's Mulan, which, similar to Lion King there, Baby was a favorite of mine growing up as a kid. I still consider a favorite of mine today there. So that was an easy pick for S tier. Lilo and Stitch, similar to Mulan, Lion King, and Baby. It was one of my favorite films growing up there. Watching it growing up there. Those are one of my favorites today there. So I put up, that was another one for S tier. The last film I put up S tier by is Zootopia by, which I ranked number 1 back for the years 2016 everybody when I did my best of the 2010s animated movies video everybody. Remember it, especially it became, and I much enjoyed the film there, definitely going to be a modern classic there, so, yeah, that was another one that was easy to put up S tier once. I conclude all the movies up in S tier by, next up are the films in A tier by, which, movies I still really enjoy there, but I wouldn't necessarily could put in my favorites there, though. I still recommend people check out there. First up is Ladder by I remember liking it a lot when I was a kid, but I wouldn't. I don't know if I put one of my favorites there, so I put up an A tier, a S tier. Little Mermaid. Little Mermaid was a movie I didn't necessarily think much when I was a kid, but it's definitely grown to appreciate more as a film when I grew up there. Yeah, so I think it's a really good movie there. So that's always Rescue Down Under by Rescue Down Under by I think case for the sequel is better than the first movie there. And Tabby was for Tabby was the most underrated Disney movie there. So, but it's definitely grown to have a cult following there. So a lot more people recognize it as a really good film there. Arguably one of Disney's best. So, and while I wouldn't put one of my favorites, I still think it's a really good film there. So, yeah, I haven't seen Rescue Down Under, check it out. And there's Meet the Robinsons there, which another Disney animated film I think is pretty underrated there. But so, man, I don't know. Yeah, I wouldn't put my favorites there, but I still think it's a really good film. So if y'all haven't seen Meet the Robinsons there, check it out there. Next up is Wreck-It Ralph by Wreck-It Ralph. I really enjoyed it by I don't know if I put one favorites there, but I still think it's a really good film there, so I put up an A tier there, so yeah. Tail there by it's kinda like more modern, yeah. It kinda similar to sorry what my brain fart there, but similar to a little more by everyone did that, so I think much of the film there, but over time I definitely grown to appreciate it as a movie there. I think it's a really good film, so I put up A tier. And there's Frozen there. I really enjoyed Frozen when it came out. Everyone still enjoy it there, but I wouldn't necessarily put one of my favorites, so I put up A tier. And then there's the last film for A tier by is Princess of the Frog. And it's a film I didn't see when it first came out there, but I remember seeing it. I really liked it there. Don't know if I put my favorites there, but it's still a really good film. So if you haven't seen Princess of the Frog, everybody recommend check it out there. It's a really good film. Next, everybody in B tier are films I think are good there, but are good there, but I don't know if I put A higher than B tier though. So first up is 101 Dalmatians by 101 Dalmatians a lot, as well as some other films in B tier by are some other films we did to by films that better liking when I was a kid, but haven't necessarily seen it quite a while there, so I don't know how if it still holds up today, or if I would still enjoy it the same as much as I don't there. So for Tabby, but based on memory, was a kid, remember enjoyed there, put up a B tier. And there was also Wonderland there. Then there's Atlantis Lost Empire by. I think it's an underrated film there from Disney. I said, well, I wouldn't put one of my favorites there. I still think it's a good film there. So if you haven't seen Atlantis Lost Empire, I've been checking it out there. Treasure Planet there, I put up with it. Similar opinions with the film Atlantis there. Then there's Great Mouse Detective there. Great Mouse Detective there by I said another one of those films where I remember watching when I was a kid there. I really liked it there, but I haven't seen it recently, so I put a B tier there. Then there's Bolter one. I like it Bolt, but I wouldn't necessarily put one of my favorites there, so I put a B tier. Dinosaur. I like it when I was a kid, but I haven't seen it in a while, so I put a B tier. There's Fantasia by I think Fantasia is good, everyone, but I do think it's a little overrated there, as there are some people that's put on a really high pedestal there as like one of the best films Disney's ever made there. Well, the film's got really good animation there, and animation fits well with the music there. I personally wouldn't put it higher up there. I would put it up on that pedestal there. I do think it's a little overrated there, but it's still a good film, so yeah. So I decided to put B tier. Frozen 2 by I like Frozen 2 by I think it's a good film. I think it's a good film, but didn't necessarily think it did much different compared to the first Frozen there. But so aside from like now granted for their did more world building stuff out there, but aside from that, it didn't necessarily do much kind of differentiate from the first film in my opinion. So I decided I still a good film though, so I put B tier. Overaccompanied there. Another film that I haven't seen in a while there, but I remember like when I was a kid, so I put B tier. So Peter Pan, Pinocchio. Then there was the first Winnie the Pooh there. Robin Hood, Tarzan, the Caballeros. Then there's Fox the Hound and Hercules are by. So like I said, what B tier mixture of films I think are good, but I wouldn't necessarily put my favorites there. As well as films I haven't seen in a while there, so I better like when I was a kid, so yeah. Everyone, C tier's a bit weirder by, it's a mixture of films I haven't seen in a while there, haven't seen before, so I decided to put them in C tier to be neutral there, neutral opinion of them, but it also does contain films I think are just okay there, so, there's some Beauty first by, Sleeping Beauty's a alright film there, I felt, yeah. I do feel like it's a movie that's definitely carried by the villain of the movie, Maleficent there. Maleficent's recognized one of the best Disney villains there. And, yeah. I feel like she definitely carries the film there. Everything else about the movie I think is just okay there. Not necessarily good, but not necessarily bad either. And there's Cinderella as well. Now, next up is Saludos Amigos. I don't have any recollection of seeing this everybody, so I decided to put it in C tier there, just kind of keep neutral there, so yeah. Then there's Snow White and Seven Dwarfs there, I put it in C tier by, I got levels of respect for their being the first ever animated film by Disney there, but, I do think it's just an overall okay film there, not necessarily a huge fan of it there, but I don't dislike it there either. Then there's Ralph Breaks the Internet there by Ralph Breaks the Internet there where I can't have much memory of it there. So I decided to put up a C tier there. If I have heard there, reception wise, it is a good film, but it's not as good as the first Wreck-It Ralph, so I might rewatch it sometime in the future there, just to see if it's a good or not, but for the time being, I put it up a C tier. Then there was Fun Fantasy Free by, I remember watching this when I was a kid by, I don't necessarily have much memory of it though, so this I put up at C tier. Same with Adventure of Miss Vigapod and Mr. Toad, and some Dumbo there. I haven't seen it in a while, so I thought it was okay when I was a kid, so I just put it in C tier. So like a trip. I don't remember seeing Melody Time, so I decided to put it in C tier as well. Same with Make My Music. Fantasia 2000, I thought it was alright there, but I do think the first one's better there, so I decided to put it in C tier. There's Jungle Book. Haven't seen it in a while there, but I thought it was alright there. I've grown to appreciate there. With it being the last film Walt Disney worked on there, but I remember when I was a kid there, I thought it was just alright there. Haven't seen it in a while, so my opinion probably would change if I did rewatch it there for the time being, put it in C tier. And there's Brother Bear, which was a film I thought was alright. Then there's the Winnie the Pooh by. I believe this was the one that came out either 2012 or 2011. I don't remember seeing that film, so I decided to put it in C tier to kind of keep it neutral. There's First Rescuers there, which I thought was alright. So yeah. But C tier, there's Black Cauldron My Cauldron, I was alright film there. And similar to Beauty, Sleeping Beauty nearby, it's definitely a film that's helped carry by the villain. That'd be the Horde King. But, everything else is just okay. And there's Pocahontas there, which I thought was alright. Probably the weakest out of the Disney Renaissance film there, in my opinion, but it's not a bad film, though. Sword of Stone, that was alright when I was a kid there. I haven't not seen it recently there, so I thought it was alright when I was a kid. There's Home of the Ranger by, I believe that's the name of it there. Right here, let's put the Spanish title there for the film, the Verb of Rebel. This was, I'm not a fan of this movie by, it's got good animation there, but everything else, not that good about it there. Plus, I remember, good number of fans blaming this film for, Disney not doing 2D animated films for a long time, so, yeah. So, I decided to put a D tier. Then there's Aristocats nearby, which I remember not liking that much when I was a kid. Now, my opinion probably would change if I saw it today there. But, what I have heard from amongst other Disney fans, this is a rather forgettable film from Disney, so I decided I don't feel too bad for putting up in D tier, so. And at the very bottom F tier by, which is Chicken Little one, which is my pick for the overall worst movie Disney ever made there. Now, I'm not going to be too cruel to put up a double F tier, because I think that goes for, feels worse than Chicken Little there, but, I just don't like this movie by, the plot rips off Shrek there, we're trying to be ripped off of Shrek there with the overall vibe. It doesn't do a very good job at it there. The characters are very unlikable. A lot of the characters are very unlikable there with the town, and pretty much bullying Chicken Little there. And the dad is probably one of the worst dads in any movie there, so it's definitely a film that I've grown to dislike a lot there. It's like I said, it's definitely my pick for probably the worst film Disney ever made there. So yeah, when I was making this list, I already knew what was going to go at the very bottom there. So yeah. I'll wrap up this video, everyone. Like I said, this is a bridge version of what was gonna be my tier list video, everyone. Sorry, everybody, for not giving all the longer version would, but like I said, the original version, everybody, I forgot to turn the microphone on, so that would have been a little embarrassing if I all the way that there, so I apologize for everyone, but still hope you all enjoyed the video here, and thank you all again for, tuning into the videos there, and continue to support the channel, everyone. It's been fun doing it for the past 8 years, making videos there, and I'll make sure we continue on stuff like that there, as long as I can. And next year, I'll make sure the anniversaries early, the celebrations earlier, will make sure it's happening around the same time for my birthday, as well as the actual anniversary one. That'll be in June 23rd, so hopefully there won't be any delays next year, everyone. So, but otherwise, everyone, hope you all enjoy the videos, everyone. Anniversary videos, everyone. It's been fun doing them there. Alright, that's all for now, everyone. I'll see you on the next video there. Till then, if you like what I saw here, make sure to like button, new channel, subscribe, hit the notification icon so we see uploads. I'll see you all next time. Until I start making say out. Peace.